Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Lamb in his second season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Stays alive. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Matt Festa preparing to come on if needed. Hudson, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball left side to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's a ball.
Missed. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. That's the second out.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground right
That's
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That's down. That's a ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. The 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot.
Charlie Lamb.
Oh, he's so
No,
good
that
about
missed. That's a
trying to
ball.
drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Carson Benj. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Welcome back as we have a pin. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in there. He's safe. And up next for New York, Carson Benj. On the ground. And that'll do it. Lamb played pretty well in this win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. Man at second. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 4-zip. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Oh, he can't bring it in. Harris around third. The relay safe. And it's 5-0.
Well, Boog, center fielders believe they can get to everything hit their way, but obviously that's just not possible. Such a tough play. The fact he got a glove to it is impressive.
Lamb, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Foul ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So 2 down, and now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase. In the air to left center. And that will fall. And that's a one-out single.
Way to get on base.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
Back.
Pickoff throw. Lamb.
Dick.
Back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Down.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
That's off the mark, and the count's full. One away with a runner at third. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball four, two aboard. So up next, Romy Gonzalez, 1 for 2. Outside low, ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Lamb on third. Diaz at first. One gone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute.
What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 2 on with 2 away. Andrew Pinckney digging in for the Nationals. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Riley Adams getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. This to third. On to second. They get 1. And that's a double play to end it. Lamb with an okay game in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
And runner in scoring position, no outs. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Cardinals. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's out. At the plate, Charlie Lamb. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
No score here in the second. That's That's ripped. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Close
Nope.
one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runner on the move. Pitch inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Throw.
Hey!
Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Fish looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Goes
Hey!
down looking. 2 outs, runner at first. Now here is Victor Scott. Runner takes off. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. 2 men left. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He's
That
great
missed.
hitting the
That's a
ball the
ball.
other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that. 1 out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is the inning. Man at first, 1 away. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. 1 down. Now at the plate, Abraham Toro. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under this one, and there's 2 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate, 1 for 3. On the ground to first.
Come on, run it out, run it out.
Takes it himself, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Lofton. And that one is lifted in the air. That's the ball game. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. In the air, right field. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Ernie Clement. Comes the 2-2. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. Check swing, went around. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
0-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Clement over to second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it. Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1.
Back.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the second.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
You're out.
And that'll end the inning. Leover Peguero stands in for the Phillies. 2 on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Payoff pitch. Bouncer to second. Clement flips it. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
On the ground.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
They limit the damage here. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 2-2. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Relay throw home, and he's in there. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game. First offering way inside, almost got him.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. First and second, 1 out. Ozzie Albies, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
You see how.
So next up for Houston, Bryce Matthews. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Tom Cosgrove, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez on the move to the alley. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball. DeZenzo steps on the bag, got the out. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Bryce Matthews. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. 1 up, 1 down. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Zach DeZenzo. Here's a 1-1. And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Digging in, Owen Miller. 0-1. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. Two outs, runner on first. Now the number 2 hitter. The Stros down to their final strike. In the air, left field, Cerna. Long run into the gap. This one is over. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
One out man at first. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Out to short, Adames. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. One down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And it is gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
On the ground to the left. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Fought off foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Ripped to right. Lamb takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one is lifted in the air. Lind under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Ready to get underway. Ivan Herrera now at the plate.
Catcher, number 48, Ivan Herrera.
And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. The Fish looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
Just stop it. A great showcase of focus, athleticism, and hand-eye coordination. What a play.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And he's
Out
out.
on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends.
For St. Louis,
Back now to start the
number
bottom of the
30,
fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tank Hence. On the ground, right side. One pitch and one out. Here's Nolan Gorman. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bert Dickens. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. He's got it. And there's two away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Throws to first, two out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect.
And that is that. Nothing doing. So two down. This is Anthony Siegler. This could end it. Right side, and this should do it. That's the ball game. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Now here is Jorbit B-Boss. Payoff pitch. And that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Lamb in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025. Strike 2. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Runner on the move. Pitch
Nope, that's
misses
up,
in.
like,
Throw.
he's in there.
Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late. That's to third. Harris. One out in the second. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Miami, Romy Gonzalez. There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The Marlins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit. There's a line drive to left field and makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Runner at second, 2 down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, right field, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. And that. So runner at second, 2 down. Drew Millis now at the plate. Santana is just 1 strike away. On the ground to the left. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb did not have a banner showing in this one. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days.
So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. Takes it in for the out. Leading off, Victor Scott. And that one ripped into right. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him.
Ball.
2-2 now. That one inside. Look out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lopez around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. Not in time. It's a double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in. Throw sails on him, and it takes off down the line. He'll score for 2 now.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run scoring.
High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Here's your 1. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Win. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 down. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
That's a ball.
Nice grab. Over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So coming into the game now on defense, Oslevis Basabe. He's in at shortstop.
Basabe.
Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ball.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
He's trying for third. There's a ball. Throw to third.
He's
Save.
safe.
when a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. And that one wrapped foul.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Right through there, got him. 2 away. Lamb not happy about that call. Here's Baez. One strike away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Now up for St. Louis, Osleivis Basabe. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Castro on the move, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb had a good day at the office.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
One out, runner at second. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, strike one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Stays alive. Man at second.
Ball.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one misses, and a full count now. Out to short. Sweeney. And they got him. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Trey Sweeney. That one hit to right. Lamb gets under it. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Foul ball there. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2025. That one ripped right center field. Cruz running hard to get it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Ball.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Way out front for strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Albies moving under this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end. Lamb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
I got traded 3 times in the offseason in my career. He's adjusting to a different set of teammates, different routine, different vibes altogether. It'll be interesting to see how he performs.
There goes the runner. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 down. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. To the right side, Miller. Whips it to first.
Yeah, got him.
Out number 2. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. And that one in the air center field. Hernandez under it. And that'll do it. Lamb with some solid production in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Top of the second, this is Bryson Stott. 3-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one is back. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Charlie Lamb, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's in. Ball.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense.
Stop. Lindor, that's one. On to first, double play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Rips that one to right. Lamb gets under it, and there's one away. Runner at second, 2 down.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fought off foul. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swings through it for the K. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's Mark Vientos. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field.
Lindor on to first, and that's terrific. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit.
That one way inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Here you go. Good job. Good
So
job.
coming into the game now on defense,
Now playing
Hayden
first,
Sanger. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Hayden Sanger.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
That's the
second.
ball.
Ball outside. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Movement in the bullpen. Matt Nunez checks the runner. Lamb back on a dive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Now
Jorge
playing
Mateo. He's the new
Number 2,
shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here.
This is
Ball.
a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one
No, that
misses.
missed. That's the ball.
Ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a pop-up. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That misses.
Ball.
Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Here's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 1 out. This to third. Davidson. On to Simeon. Double play. What a twin killing. Runner at first with 2 away. Now, Rowdy Tellez. On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game. Lamb with a fair showing in this win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1-2 now. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Up the middle, and that one handled. 1 at second, double play. What a twin. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
There you
Matthews
go. Find it. Find it.
handles, throws to first. Third out. First and second. No outs. Lamb will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. In the dirt. The throw to third. Tag safe.
He's in there.
And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. The 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Castro for 1. Over to first.
He's safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe
he's
as
safe.
he gets his hand in. And it's 3-1.
Well done. Narrows.
So up next, Bryce Matthews. This could end it. Grounds 1 to short. Castro. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Charlie Lamb. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far, so why not try to put some pressure?
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run blast. The Marlins on the board first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
And that is that. Down the line, it's a base hit.
Take a look, find it.
Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust.
Runner on the move. He's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
That one to first, and that chance handled. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Gonzalez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 4-zip. Bases loaded. 2 down. On the ground to the left. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all
Quick toss to first.
No, he's
Lamb
in.
dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Number 52. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Chirpy getting cranked up as well.
Nope. That's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt. Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things. Fred Perez, the next to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it. Lamb had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-1. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags and will move up to third. Juan Soto now. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it is out of here.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
2 down, nobody on. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. On to the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's up
misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you
Throws to first in time. And that's Bo Bichette up to the dish. On a line. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. One down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. This one in the air, right field, Lamb. Long run on his horse. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Vesta goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016.
That's a ball.
Fastball almost got him there.
straighten him up a little bit.
Makes the grab, one away.
Up next.
First and second, 2 outs. Lamb, the next to hit. He was late there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Inside, almost got him.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down, and the batter now, Carlos Rodriguez. Up the middle, slides for the stop, fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield.
Here's the third baseman. Santana is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ildemaro Vargas now at the plate. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. That one fouled off. Lamb, only 20 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2025. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. Going. Gone.
For a pitcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0-1. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Swings through that one for strike 1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just.
Got him swinging.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And that is that. So now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Kyle Stowers. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. This could end it. In the air, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he was.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Gets him to chase after that one. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. In for a strike, and the count is 1-1. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now at the plate, Romy Gonzalez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a foul ball. Out to short. Lindor. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's a hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Man at first, one away. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Man at second. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tied at 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. him swinging. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Digging in, Ryan Clifford. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now it's going to be Christian Franklin. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the seventh. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Drew Romo. Lined into right. And that is that. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So 2 down. Jared Cerna, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. That's to third, and that chance handled. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb with a valiant job in defeat. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. 1 down. So next up for Houston, Jonah Bride. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. He makes the grab.
Batting 9, the short.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Oh, he can't bring it in. In to score from first. The relay throw. Man at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. The throw to third. And he's out easily. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. One up, one down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Well struck right field. That one back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 1 down. Yandy Diaz now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Foul ball. Second and third, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. And there's a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Bryce Matthews. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. 3-2 now. This one in the air right field. And there's 1 down. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back.
Oh, gets dirty to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The Stros up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fouled off left side. That clips the corner. Diaz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. Right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. 2 away now.
Now pitching for Houston,
Tom Cosgrove
number
taking
38,
over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Gonzalez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. They're down to their final strike.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. This one in the air center field. Bench settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now a fly ball to right center. Beatty on the move to the alley. And that's the third out. And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. So 2 down. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And the 2-2. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. That that one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now the third baseman. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. 2 men left. Now into the ball game on defense. Jorge Mateo. He's in at shortstop.
Jorge Mateo.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Comes up empty.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Activity in the bullpen. Kodai Senga preparing to come on if needed. Hudson getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Doesn't have enough. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order at the plate. Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 1.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. That one missed. In the dirt. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up.
Go home, go home, go home, go home.
Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. The Mets down to their final strike. That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under it. And that'll do it. Lamb had a decent showing in this one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Lamb moving under it, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jorbit Bibas. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb. On the ground to third. To first, one pitch and one out. Lamb, only 20 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 runs across in the inning, top half of inning number 4. That one outside. 1-2 the count. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, a great flip, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. High fly ball, right field, Lamb. Moving under this one. One down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lined and a base hit into right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jorby Bebos. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. So up next, Ildemaro Vargas. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one, and that will end the inning. Runner at second here, one gone. Out to short. House tosses to first, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And a 1-1. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 6.
We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb.
Swing and a ground ball. House. The throw to first. One pitch and one out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 2, designated hitter.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. 2 on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Fouls away the first offering. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, O'Neal Cruz. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Runners on the corners. No outs. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball. Nope. That's inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
In the air, right field, Lamb has a beat on it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Here's the throw to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bang. 1 down. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be a defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Man at second. They're down to their final strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball. Ball,
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and he popped it up. Miller in position. And that is the ball game. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb.
That's in. Ball.
In the dirt. One, two now. Swing, and a ball popped up. Schneider settles under this one. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody
the
out.
right fielder, number 14, Charlie Lamb.
Check swing.
No, that's low.
No
Ball.
appeal. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll touch them all. The Marlins on the board first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
Up next.
Now at the plate, Charlie
The right
Lamb.
fielder, number
Can't forget the
14,
2-run shot he
Charlie
launched out of here in the 5th.
Lamb.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Check swing, went around. 0-2. Strom, a former All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can.
Base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Dylan Moore. The 0-1 in the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. 1-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. This could end it. Popped up. Lopez should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with some solid production in the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
All set to
Leading
go.
off the
Here's
afternoon
Francisco
for the Mets,
Lindor.
The shortstop, number 12, Francisco Lindor.
Out towards right center field. And that should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. First and second, one out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 2 on, 1 out. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Bichette around third and headed home. 1 run across coming home. Throw cut off to third. And he's out easily. Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Franklin on the move. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In to score from first. Relay throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Man at first with 1 gone. This is Bryson Stott. The 0-2. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. We go to the top of the 5th. So now here's the Mets DH. Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 1 down. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Yandy Diaz now 1 for 3. Check
Ball,
swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kodai Senga getting loose out there. Myers getting quick move to first. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. Here's a 1-1. There goes the runner.
That's
Pitch misses
ball two.
inside. Throw there. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Christian Franklin. The Mets down to their final strike. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
So 2 down, Charlie Lamb, the next up for the Marlins. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner on the go. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from second. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. It's 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the air, right field. Young on the move. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. No outs. Runner at first. Now here is Riley Adams, the 1-1. And a base hit right there. To third. And he's got no chance. He's out. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. In the air to left center. Lyle on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Victor Robles. The Marlins down to their final strike.
That's 3.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with an okay game in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning over. We go to the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Charlie Lamb. Pulls that one foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate is the Astros catcher. This one in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. First pitch misses. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Ground ball right side, base hit, heading for the plate. Here's the throw, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Owen Miller will hit next. The Stros down to their final strike. Struck him out looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Lamb, with a forgettable showing in this one, had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. This one smoked on its way out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Cruz under it, and that is that. No outs. Runners at first and third.
That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike one. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself
Tapped on the ground softly to short. In plenty of time to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one hit the knees for a strike. One down, runners at second and third.
Foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one
Perfect.
inside, and it hit him. High fly ball, right field. Cruz settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In from third is the tying run.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Lopez at the plate now, and that's strike one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That
Ball
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well struck left field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Lamb at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. All set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out easily. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. Owen Casey. So runner at second, 2 down. Brady House, the next to hit. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez should have this one. And that'll do it. Lamb had a ho-hum game for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So digging in, Charlie Lamb. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. Bieber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Inside, almost got him.
Outside,
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So 2 down. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's 1 away. Ground ball right side. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler Black. It gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Yandy Diaz now. Check on the runner. Lamb back on a dive.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And the throw. He's out at third.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base.
And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. This could end it. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.